Don't procrastinate your financial future. Here to discuss tips to help Americans reach financial fitness is Senior Vice President for American Century Investments, Jay Hummel, and Digital Media Executive, David Siegel. Good morning to you both.
Great to be here.
Thanks for having us.
So David, why did Investopedia team up with American Century Investments to travel across America and talk with people about today's most pressing financial issues?
Sure. I mean, the state of financial literacy in this country is truly terrifying. The average number of people who don't have retirement accounts, there are 38 million people in the country that do not have retirement accounts, and the average amount of money that people have in their retirement account is only $60,000, which is quite scary. There was a study done of the 20 largest countries in the world, and the US ranked 14th out of 20. So we're the wealthiest and we're the least financially literate. So there's a major problem that American Century and Investopedia were looking to solve.
And why not solve it? Top of the list was, let's go get a bus. Let's go to 6 cities in the Midwest. Why not solve it that way?
And what were the biggest takeaways from your adventure in the Financial Coach?
Yeah, so David and I went out on a number of the cities, and one of the things that really surprised us and our teams was regardless of age. So we met with thousands of people out on the tour, and regardless of if it was a 22-year-old who came to talk to our financial consultants or a 52-year-old, the number one thing that Americans were concerned about was retirement. And so you would think that 22-year-old with school debt, with trying to buy a first house.
So what is it that keeps most Americans from securing a fiscally sound future?
I think the biggest issue is that people typically set overly aggressive goals for themselves. And when they set an overly aggressive goal, and when they see they can't achieve that goal, then they give up. New Year's resolutions is coming up very soon. People they say they're going to run a marathon, and then they end up hurting themselves very quickly. The average person loses their New Year's resolution on February 8th. So the key for financial goals is to set realistic goals for a week, realistic goals for a month.
So give us some tips you have for Americans who want to make their way towards financial fitness in the new year.
So make time for it. Everybody always tells us, well, I'm too busy. I'm working harder than ever to make ends meet for my family. I have a family that I need to focus on. One, make time for it. And the real simple thing is understand what your company does from a retirement standpoint. If you have a 401k program, make sure that you're taking advantage of the match. And if you already are, add 1 percentage point. Think about what you're putting away, because the money that never ends up in your account because you save it before it gets there, you're never going to miss it. And it's one of the simplest things that people can do to reach their financial goal, especially as it relates to retirement.
And we have a website that you could go to called financialfitnesstour.com.
Thank you both so much for being here. To find more information about this segment, log on to our website, fox4morningblend.com.